Hello there, and welcome to our Thor Love and Thunder review. Joining me, as always, the Sith Holocron Naomi. How you doing?
Yee.
Yee yee.
Yee yee.
It is I, the Jedi Holocron Tyler, and be warned, we are spoiling this movie. Why did I say it like that?
We are
spoiling.
We are in fact spoilering.
It is Thursday, the day before the first showings have begun. We are back. Naomi, what did you think of Thor, Love, and Thunder?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Mm-hmm.
You enjoyed it? You had a good time?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it very much. It's interesting because I'd seen people talking about it, like, non-spoilery online. They're like, first half's good and then it becomes very cookie cutter and whatever the second half, and I literally had the exact opposite feeling. The exact opposite. The early stuff, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't loving it. The jokes weren't hitting as much, but the second half I fell in love with it and ended up loving it. It's no Ragnarok, but
yeah, it's no Ragnarok.
I don't think it reaches the highs of Ragnarok, but I loved it.
Yeah. It's definitely not better than Ragnarok or anything.
No.
It was still very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was our review. No.
Yeah, okay. So, we'll see you next week.
No. I found... Yeah, it was good. Where do you want to begin?
Well, I would assume at the beginning.
Thor exists. He's running. He's a child. Then he gets bigger. He's medium Thor, and then he gets large. He's medium Thor. I really do like though that because his son played little Thor, which is cool. Yeah.
I did like all of Korg's little recaps.
Yeah, Korg's recaps were fun. Like his little jokes and everything.
Yeah, I liked Korg's storytelling.
Yeah, it was funny. It was no Luis, but it was good.
Yeah, I mean, different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always get, really tired whenever I leave a theater.
Yeah?
And it just hits me for, an hour, and then I'm fine.
That's so weird.
I don't know why. I think it's because it's dark.
Yeah. It was also really nice in there and cold.
Yeah, it was nice and cold.
It was so cold in there. I'm like, this is...
I loved it.
I know, I liked it too, but I was surprised by it. I didn't expect it.
I liked in the flashbacks how they said every time Loki died...
Oh, yeah.
He lost his brother, and he lost him again.
Right?
And then he lost him again.
Because when you think about it, Thor's lost a lot, but damn, he's lost a lot.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't even know that there's a Loki out there.
Right. Will he ever meet that Loki? Probably not.
But probably not. They're not, it's not the same Loki.
Yeah.
Just a similar one.
Yeah. I liked Gore a lot.
Yeah, I like
Gore. He was very straightforward and easy to understand his motives.
Yeah. And
he was very intriguing. I liked the sword and the killing the gods thing because the thing with that is it's kind of easier to get behind him. Yeah. I don't hate him as a villain. No. I totally kind of understand where he's coming from.
He's got a point.
Yeah, he's killing gods who we've seen time and time again.
Just be terrible and selfish and evil. Yeah, it's basically Gore's version of God of War.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty
more
much.
Or less. Kind of the whole point of really everything is that gods are cunts.
Yeah.
Right cunts. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
And the one way for us to feel bad about it is oh shit, he's killing our gods. The ones we care about.
He's killing
not all the shitty gods out there.
He's trying to kill the two good ones.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, yeah. 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 I feel he was very menacing.
Yeah. Christian Bale did very good. Performance.
I liked the scene when he was talking with the kids.
Oh yeah, and when he ripped the head off the thing, yeah,
just being unhinged as hell.
He did. They changed the way his face looked to make him look less like Voldemort, and he did kind of menacing Voldemort speech to scary.
Well, Voldemort wasn't scary.
That's true. He really wasn't. He lost it.
Voldemort was very corny.
Yeah. That's fair.
TBH.
Like, honestly, like, when they got to the planet to get the kids and they weren't
there...
It's
like what they wanted to do with Voldemort is what I would describe it as.
Yeah. And they got all black and white. That's when, like, the movie flipped for me in my head. And they, like, started, like... Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah. I like the powers.
Yeah, like the sword.
Necro
and
blade.
Yeah. I also really like that the MCU just continues to be, like... whatever god you believe in exists.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking, like, the dumpling god, which is just, like, the anime, like, little dumpling thing. I'm like... They're out here saying, whatever god you believe in, it exists. And I kind of love that.
I also like how Korg's people's god was sitting on a throne with scissors behind it.
Yeah,
like the Iron Throne.
It's supposed to be like that, yeah, the meme of the Iron Throne.
But because they're rocks and they beat scissors.
Yeah. I didn't get that till
you
now.
You didn't get that?
No!
You didn't... I mean, because you know how in Ragnarok, his whole existence and Meek's whole thing is just a rock, paper, scissors joke.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Those two characters exist because of a rock, paper, scissors joke.
That's so funny. I love it. I also love that just, like... Speaking of course, I didn't love that they, like, kind of, like... He didn't die, but, like, I felt that was very much like, we gotta save CGI budget.
Yeah.
Like, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, CGI budget. That's the only reason they did that.
I could also see it being like, fuck, he doesn't contribute much, like, to the fighting, so, like, how do we get him out of here?
Yeah, but keep him around.
For the
speaking. Comedy, and, yeah.
So they just crushed him.
Yeah. I was worried after that, because I didn't love him on the back of Valkyrie's head. Like, that, like, the shots were, like, weird, and I'm like, I don't like this. But, like, then they, like, it was, like, normal, and it was fine, and it was funny, and glad he was still around. But I'm like, if they would have killed him, I would have been upset. Like, if him and Valkyrie would have actually died, I would have been like, they did these characters dirty. Like, these characters have so much more, like, potential than just being side characters that
would have been the moment when I would have leaned over to you and said, see, the gay ones always die. If Valkyrie died.
Right. So, Naomi, there was a lot of talk before this movie came out.
Yeah.
About how gay this movie is, by Natalie Portman in particular. She said it's very gay. There are rumors and things. As the fellow gay,
as the resident whatever sexuality I am.
Yes, whatever.
Yes is how I usually describe my sexuality.
Yeah.
How
gay?
Yeah, any gender. I wouldn't say it was that gay.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where if it wasn't, like, mentioned, it would have been a very pleasant surprise. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the actors, like, mentioning it, like, kind of like, what's the right way to say it? Like,
they were like, yeah, like, just promoting it, which made it seem like anytime they promote it and it's not, like, significant, it seems like a letdown.
Yeah.
So it was, like, weird to be like, yeah, it's very gay.
When you're like, oh, it's very gay, and, like, yeah, there was a gay character, but, like, it wasn't like...
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, a super gay movie.
No.
But, like, so, yeah, if it just wasn't mentioned, it would have been a very pleasant surprise.
Mm-hmm. I really like
I think it's just a matter of most people not knowing what super gay means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, to just, like, the Normans out there... Super gay just means, like, a gay character exists.
Yeah, they're just doing whatever and, like...
Honestly, you know what it is? To Normans, super gay means the background kiss in T-Ross.
Yes. Yes, exactly. They're like, whoa.
So it's one of those things where, you know, to the average person it seems really gay, but then to, like, actual queer people it's like, well, it just seems kind of vanilla.
Yeah.
TBH.
And they did that interesting thing with Korg, where not that his parents are necessarily gay, but that race only produces males.
It's the same.
It pretty much implied that, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing as it's the opposite thing as the Asari in Mass Effect.
Oh, okay.
Where their species is monogendered.
Interesting.
Like in Mass Effect, all the Asari are. Like, they use she, her pronouns, and they typically go by more feminine standards just because they look more feminine. But, like, they're monogendered.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that would happen with aliens, I feel like. Mm-hmm. I like their way of breeding.
Just the rock people, thing? Yeah.
Holding a hand under a volcano.
Right.
Honestly, holding hands is the most sexual thing that a person can do, so...
Alright, did you see The Last Jedi?
Yeah.
Rey and Kylo?
Literally, that's also, at least in my circles, that's a very gay stereotype in my gay circles, is holding hands being, like, the most sexual thing.
Ah, that's funny.
Or not even sexual, just more, I guess, more romantic and lewd.
Oh god, yeah, holding hands so lewd.
So lewd. But yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
What, crash again?
No, it didn't crash again. But my Audacity disk space tracker is broken.
Oh, nice.
It says I have 500 hours of available recording time when it was previously at 20.
What if all the other shit's just gone?
Don't you tell me that. Now I gotta check right now.
Right now?
While we're going.
While we're going?
You were the one who activated my
I know.
paranoia.
I'm sure it's all still there. I don't see how an Audacity crash would make you lose all that.
Well, it was a computer crash.
Yeah.
We were very meticulous to make sure we pick up exactly where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
You will not be able to find where we crashed.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all still there.
Okay.
Our files are still there.
But one thing I also loved about this movie is I just always love seeing Thor action pieces. I feel like all his fight scenes are really cool, and like every single one throughout the movie, and even all of the Mighty Thor stuff, really dope. Honestly, her hammer splitting into pieces and coming to one was the coolest shit ever, and I did not expect it. And I fucking loved it.
Yeah, that was really rad. Thor did a really cool move at like the beginning of the movie when he like lightninged all of the carts and it like chain lightning.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. Yeah, I do like how literally every action scene Thor jumps.
Yeah. He
starts every fight the same way, and I feel like eventually someone's gonna have to notice that that's how he starts every fight.
Yeah.
Like, an enemy's gonna know that that's coming.
Whoever, like, the next, like, big bad is, when they, like, have their Infinity War fight where they lose, he just gets fucking knocked off right away.
Catch it. Like, you do this every fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we start with Thor being sad and empty.
Yes. Thor, very sad boy.
He's had, I mean, just look at what's happened to him in the past, handful of years.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Everyone died, and they beat Thanos.
Right.
There's nothing left.
Literally nothing.
Like, I'm sure from his POV, it's like, oh, we won.
Right.
What the fuck do I do now?
Like messing with Peter Quill can only make you happy for so long, Like the end of Ragnarok, you sure he was just like, he loves messing with that man.
Yes. Yeah, like
it was cool seeing the Guardians. It will always be tragic that we don't get the As Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but
yeah, it was the perfect title.
Yeah, so perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, it is. I did like seeing them again. It's always nice to see them, and I like how they just had Thor as like their ultimate ability.
Yeah, he's just chilling unless they need him.
We gotta call in the big guns. Okay, come handle this.
Yeah,
and then he just does everything himself,
incredibly recklessly, destroying like the sacred like whatever thing they had.
Yeah, I mean their god was dead.
Yeah,
they don't need it. Mm-hmm. I like that New Asgard became a tourist destination.
Right. Honestly, it would.
Yeah, Disney would ensure that.
Yeah.
And Disney would be the one in control of it in reality as well.
This is like the closest they've gotten to like kind of like memeing about like how superheroes and shit would be like commercialized. Yeah, like she was doing an Old Spice commercial.
Yeah, when that whole like thing in New Asgard started, I was like, yeah, this seems so realistic because Disney does it more than anyone.
Right.
They know how to commercialize.
just a bunch of houses and like some like oldest structures with like some of that Asgardian shit, and then just cruise ships in the background,
just flying around.
Right. I would go there though. It's no cap.
No, absolutely.
In a minute.
Well, that's exactly why they do it.
That'd be a great vacation. They gotta somehow survive in like Midgard without like all their shit. Like they gotta make that money to support their people.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I was surprised at the beginning with the, like I said, I wasn't feeling it at the beginning. Like we gotta go save the kids plot. Like the kids have been taken, and then just like whatever. But like it ended up working for me, especially at the end with the kids.
Yeah,
it was fucking badass. We'll get to that later. I don't know where I was going with this thought. I was just filling the void.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to process.
Yeah,
and my brain does not have that many neurons. Okay.
Natalie Portman, the Mighty Thor. Her character, her arc, what did you think?
I thought it was fine.
Just fine?
Yeah.
That's all your thoughts on it?
I mean, it was a little sad that she comes back just to die immediately, but I get the feeling that that's what the only way she would have accepted it.
Yeah, see, I kind of like it a lot, because it gives, like, Natalie Portman and Jane Foster in the MCU closure.
Yeah.
That we probably never would have gotten otherwise. And then also, like, it helps Thor finally, like,
move on.
Closure and move on.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, the second half, like, with all the love stuff and, like, them, like, Thor dealing with, like, all his, like, shit with her, I'm like, I love this shit so much.
Yeah, I when she was dying, I mean, I thought for sure it was going to be, they would beat Gore and then Thor would use the wish to save her.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But after she died, I was like, she probably did what Harrison Ford did. You get me for one movie.
I'm not so sure, though, because the second post-credit scene.
She's dead.
So?
That's Valhalla.
I bet we see her in Heimdall again.
That'd be weird. They're dead.
So? Valhalla's just, like, a place that exists.
Is it also just like Asgard, where you can just fucking fly to it?
I don't know. I don't think they do that unless we're going to see them again.
I thought that was just, like, showing, like, hey, she made it into God heaven.
Maybe, but
like,
I think we see
confirming, like, hey, she was a god.
I could see us getting, like, a story of, like, Valhalla and the gods. Let's be honest. Two characters right there, Heimdall and Jane Foster, up until this movie, who didn't get their due in the MCU like they deserve.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I would love, I could see them doing, like, a god, like, Valhalla thing, like a Valhalla movie, and, like, I don't know. There's some, like, dealing with shit in the afterlife, maybe, like, a Disney Plus show or some shit. I don't think it's a movie, but...
Yeah, I don't know. To me, that just felt like it was like, hey, she was a god. Earned that title, sort of thing.
I think it was that, too, but I think also to put in the back of your mind, are we going to see her again?
I mean, I would have... my guess would be no.
My guess, only because of that, would be yes. I'm okay either way, though.
Yeah, I'm okay either way.
Because, like I said, I thought this was a great closure for her character.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't tie the...
I forgot that Heimdall died.
Yeah, Infinity War?
Was it Infinity War where he died?
No,
yeah.
Ragnarok.
Was it Ragnarok?
Yeah, he died in Ragnarok. No. Yeah, Ragnarok. I don't fucking remember where he died.
I forgot that he died completely.
Yeah.
I thought he was still
I think
alive.
Thanos killed him, actually.
Was it Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like we watched Ragnarok not too long ago.
Yeah.
Infinity War I haven't seen since it was in theaters. So I just completely forgot that he was dead.
Yeah.
So when they were like, yeah, he's dead, I was like, what? When did he die?
Oh yeah, he was dead on Thanos' shit.
I spent like the next 2 minutes of movie just trying to figure out, like, when did he die? What, like, is this part of this plot or am I stupid? It turns out I was stupid.
Yeah, big stupid.
I told you, not a lot of neurons up here.
Right.
But the few that I got, they be pumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked her fighting style.
Yeah.
With the shattering hammer.
Right. The shattering hammer, just her arms existing.
Yeah, like, just her arm.
Like, choke me, Natalie. Even it was the one weird part. I didn't bother me, but like when they're doing like kind of like the flashback things, and they're clearly both hella older. Like Natalie Portman, you can tell has gotten like older. Like
I still feel like she's aged really well.
She's aged well. She's gorgeous, but you could tell she's like...
Because I feel like I mean, like... She was in Phantom Menace, like, what, like...
99?
Yeah, 99?
Yeah.
She doesn't look like she's aged that many years.
She doesn't look bad, but, like, it's just always funny when the flashbacks are them older.
Yeah. I mean, that's unavoidable to an extent.
I do love the way... I don't know how it works in the comics, but I do love the little, like, thing of, like, always protect her, and that's why she's able to, like... And then the hammer does the thing, and that's why she's able to get the hammer. And
yeah.
I don't know how her story... I think she does end up dying in the comics, too. But, like...
I would assume.
I like the way of, like... Just, like, Thor's reaction when he sees her, because he knows, like, it's over. And, like... How Thor finally, like... It helps Thor finally let people in, which leads to, like, the very end, which we'll talk about later. But, like, the way, like... He actually decides, like, I'm gonna spend my last moments if we're all gonna fucking die with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun. Really cool.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah. I wanted to say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
I got mesmerized by her arms in my head.
Right? They're distracting.
Muscular women do something to me.
Right.
As in, I want them to do something to me. Please. God.
You lost it. Yeah.
It's gonna bug me for the next, like, 12 hours. Yeah. I'm gonna be lying in bed tonight just thinking.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't... So, did they explain why she had cancer, actually? I mean, did I miss it?
Sometimes you just get cancer.
Okay, yeah. I was surprised they didn't try to tie it back to the
ether.
The ether in her blood.
I mean, I don't think that's really necessary, because sometimes you just get cancer.
Oh, yeah. Very true. But I'm just surprised they didn't try to find a way to tie it back into lore.
Yeah.
It was cool seeing what's her name again, too, the little other Thor cast members, Dr. Selvig, who we just got referenced in Miss Marvel, and then the lady from WandaVision, her friend. She didn't reference WandaVision, which was... I don't know why I would say it was sad, but she didn't reference it, which is fine.
Yeah, she was on screen for like 3 minutes.
I'm trying to understand the timeline here. No.
Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. Did we ever know before this movie, like, how they broke up? Jane and Thor? Or did she just stop appearing after Dark World?
I don't remember. Was it the note? I don't know if that was actually the end of Dark World.
I don't know.
I've only seen Dark World, like, once.
I've only seen Dark World once, and God knows I probably will never watch it again.
Yeah.
But that would just make it even kind of more funny.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to... Because I know she famously had... As she does with every big franchise, she has problems with, like...
She had beef?
There was problems with, like... She really wanted Patty Jenkins to direct Thor 2, and they, like... That wasn't happening, and then she's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Just like the same shit she had with Lucas. Problems with Lucas and the Star Wars. But then, it was... like I said, it's perfect. Like, she's like... Okay, I'll finish it up, get some closure, get to work with Taika, like...
Get to have big arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how every time she picked up the hammer, it bleached her hair.
Yeah. I like that, like, from going from, like, the sickly to the...
You must be blonde if you have Mjolnir.
Mjolnir makes you blonde.
Do you think, at the end, that's why Thor's using Mjolnir?
To be more blonde.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, normally...
I just think, like, he just loves Mjolnir. Like, it's his first weapon. Like, it's so important to him.
Normally one of my biggest pet peeves, and one of the things that pisses me off the most in all of fiction, is jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not really an emotion that I comprehend or experience. So I've never been in a situation where, like, I've thought jealousy was, like, a good plot point, but I think weapon jealousy was really funny.
Yeah, it was.
That was where I will accept it. because it was funny. Just seeing Stormbringer just slide through the air.
Yeah.
Menacingly.
Like, what are you doing?
So the weapons have, like, they almost have, like, a personality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Shit's wild.
Fucking insane. Who do you, what other, I don't know where I was going to go with that. Like, do you think, like, Cap Shield was jealous when he was using Mjolnir? Like,
do you think Cap Shield was jealous when he had the Infinity War shields?
No, they're not sentient enough for that.
It's just the magic weapons.
Yeah, the magic weapons.
Do you think Zeus's lightning bolt had emotions?
Nah.
No.
I think Zeus's lightning bolt just likes being cool.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
It doesn't matter who's using it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was surprised Zeus not dead.
I mean, he is a god.
He is a god, yeah. I do, speaking of the other post-credit scene...
Yes.
Do like the setup very much of like the god just being like, okay, we gotta fuck this shit.
I like the idea. It's good that they're doing like that. They're putting it on Hercules because I feel like considering how Zeus was played as like a joke, it would have been weird.
Yeah, having
him as like the enemy.
I don't think he was played as like a joke as much as like gods are just piece of shit, just living life after they did one big good thing in their life and now they're just like
they peaked in high school.
Yeah, they peaked in high school.
what if the next Thor movie comes out and he's just fucking jacked?
Right. Yeah. I like that they're bringing in Hercules. Yeah. I was surprised, very pleasantly surprised by the actor choice for Hercules. Did not expect to see him in the MCU. I don't know his name, but I know him as Roy Kent from Ted Lasso, one of the best shows on TV, period. His name is Brett Goldstein. I was not expecting to see him, and I fucking loved it. This man right here. Fucking love to see it. Roy Kent. You know, you're singing at home. You guys know the chant. He's there. He's there. He's every fucking where. Roy Kent. Watch Ted Lasso. I'm gonna make you watch Ted Lasso.
Okay. I'll get it one day.
One day. But yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. I like that casting.
I do like the idea of just this big god city.
Yeah.
And just like how you were saying before, just every god exists.
Yeah, just like all the gods. Like, where's like, where's Father at from like the Mortis arc? Like, where's he?
Also, it's funny that Zeus is like the guy. He's like the king of gods.
Yeah.
I think that's just kind of funny.
Yeah. See, the end credit scene, I thought it was going to pan to God.
Oh, like the Christian God?
The Christian God.
I was waiting for him to be there.
And I was so relieved when it was Heimdall. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Oh, when Jane was?
Yeah, the very end.
I thought you were saying when Zeus was.
No.
And he was going to look over and just the Christian God was there.
Yeah.
Honestly, Jesus Christ should have been at the God City.
Yeah.
I think the movie would have been hate bombed then, probably, because Christians don't like that.
Yeah. You put Jesus in a movie where you reference gay people? Not my Star Wars. They'd be so upset.
Oh, they should have done that. I didn't even make that. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! They should have put my boy JC in the background.
Right.
Maybe he was. Maybe we just didn't see it.
Yeah, maybe.
There was a lot of fucking gods there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pantheons.
I want to see the Dumpling God in action. Like, let's go.
I hope that we see the Dumpling God in action in the next movie. Thor, God of War.
I have no idea what the next Thor movie is going to be.
It sounds like it's a war.
Yeah, I feel like Thor is like very interesting. Because like he could very much be like the elder like Avenger who like guides the new Avengers, but that doesn't actually do shit while doing like I'm Thor, I'm a single dad, which honestly, incredible choice. I I love it. I'm so excited to see Dad Thor in the MCU. And because, like, and especially when they call him Love and Thunder at the end, I'm like, I get it! I was like, I did not expect that being the end of this movie at all, in any way.
Absolutely not.
And it's fucking awesome. Like, it makes me so excited for more Thor.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely was not expecting that at all.
Yeah.
I know there's nothing that you love more in fiction than single dads raising a young girl.
Oh my god, that's my trope.
That's
literally my trope. Especially dads who they're not actually their dad.
No, yeah.
Like,
adoptive fathers looking after one lone girl is your fetish.
It is literally that fetish is a weird word to use for
fetish
that.
Is a weird word to... I didn't think
it's
about
my favorite trope. Like, Joel and Ellie, Clementine and Lee, Hopper and Eleven, Logan and X-23. Like, it's the best trope in television. Mando and Baby Grogu. It is the best trope.
I didn't think about the optics of that when I said it was your fetish.
Ben and Little Leia. Like, it's the best trope in fiction.
It is a very good trope. And I like it because he will be... I feel like Thor would be less, like, broody.
Yeah. It plays well with his comedy.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, sometimes earlier in the movie, comedy didn't work for me, but, like, their whole scene, their back and forth, everything was, like, great. Just because she has powers. Like, she has powers. And, like, it's so cool. Like, he's got Mjolnir back, she's got Stormbreaker. I just love the name of them being Love and Thunder, just, like, going forward in the MCU. Fucking incredible.
It is also kind of funny, like, visual comedy almost, how she has the huge weapon and he has the little tiny one.
Yes, it's so great. I was waiting for her costume to change while they were running. But she's just, like, running in her, like,
she hasn't made one yet.
Little vest. I'm so excited for that. Especially because, like, Thor's trauma is gonna come, like, either, like, he's gonna... this is a way, like, she'll be the perfect way to eventually, like, pass the baton when Chris Hemsworth finally, like, throws it, like, is done with the MCU, and, like, to have, like, their Logan moment or whatever, it'll be immaculate.
Yeah.
And also, they had great chemistry. It was funny as fuck. Like, they sold me on that within, like, the 3 minutes they had to sell me on that. And now, next time we see Thor, I just want his hammer to be graffitied up by her. Just, like, drawing all over. Just, like...
It's broken, graffiti.
Because, honestly, that'd be the only thing that could make the hammer cooler. Some graffiti on it.
Or just more adorable with, like, child drawings on it.
Yes, child graffiti on it. Just, like...
Child graffiti.
They got the chalk and got to it. Like, they chalked
that wasn't chalk. It wouldn't wipe off.
I know, but you know what I mean. The idea.
It imprinted on Mjolnir, and Mjolnir liked it.
Yeah.
So it just kept it. Fused the chalk into its being.
Mm-hmm. And they did foreshadow with, like, Korg being like, Thor would be a good dad.
Yeah. It's a shame. I think he'd be a good dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why I went from, like, being like, this movie's good, not hitting as much as I wanted it to, because it's like Love and Thunder, the sequel to Ragnarok, to being like, I love this movie. I, like, unabashedly love, like, like I said, from the black and white scene, like, when they switched, like, to, like, the tone and, like, all the Thor, like, where, like, Gore has his monologue about the gods just being pieces of shit, not actually being there for you. I'm like, I feel you. I don't know if I should say my joke that I made to you in the theater on here about that, but, like, he said fuck religion. That's all I'm going to say. Like,
yeah.
Like, he said fuck religion.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm like...
The thing that's always funny is that it's so much more accurate to the lore of, like, pantheons when you make them cunts.
Yeah.
Because 99% of gods, at least of the ones that I'm aware of, are rapists and murderers and... I mean, to be fair, Thor's really bad in, like, actual mythology.
Which we will see November 9th in Thor.
Yeah.
And I mean, in God of War Ragnarok.
No, absolutely.
We'll get, like, a more, like, real... Like, he's big, he's brooding, he's, like, a bad guy. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's just how they all are. They're always cunts.
Yeah.
I always side with the god killers.
Right.
Because none of the gods are ever worth a damn.
Yeah. Like I said, he's like he was that interesting villain where, like, I don't hate you, but, like, you need to be stopped.
I get it. Especially
because, like, love of his daughter. He just wanted his daughter back. Like,
yeah. Because his god just abandoned them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how... I lost my train of thought again.
I'm
all over the place today.
That's okay. I'm very upset that they cut the shot of Valkyrie licking the sword out of the movie. She did not lick that sword unless I missed it. Well, like...
Was that in, like, the trailer or something?
There's gifs of it online of her just, like, licking her sword. And I'm like, where is that?
Where is it? I like that she got the Thunderball.
Yeah. I want to see more of her.
Yeah.
One criticism I did see of the movie, which I kind of agree with, they didn't, like, the side characters kind of just got, like, not much to do and not much going on, which kind of sucks, but, like, it worked because, like, it wasn't a long movie. It was very concise. It was, like, an hour 59 with credits, so, like, our movie was at 4:25. We were out of the theater by 6:25.
Yeah.
Plus, like, that's when the credits start, too. I mean, like, the preview. So, like, it was a very tight movie.
Yeah. Very rapid fire, not a lot of time to give side characters much.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, is, I feel like, not in their case, but just in general, I feel like that's kind of the purpose of, like, Disney Plus shows.
Yeah.
Give time to characters who don't have it.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, because I would love to see more Valkyrie. Like,
absolutely.
Her own shit, like, trying to get, like, the Valkyries back together and...
Yeah.
Just give us, give us a real gay as shit Disney movie.
Yeah, give me, like, a full... I want gay story.
Are you surprised that a Disney MC movie just, like, openly referenced an orgy?
Yeah!
I was kind of surprised by that.
That's a big thing with deities, though. They orgy.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They kill, they rape, and they orgy. That's kind of all they do.
Yeah.
Put people through the blights of creation.
Right.
Very accurate.
Very accurate.
Lots of orgies, especially in Greek times. At least I feel like.
Yeah.
I want to believe that there were a lot of orgies in Greek time. I don't actually know. I wasn't there. But I want to believe.
Alright. You gotta believe.
I did like Thor's back tattoo.
Oh, yes. Rest in peace, Loki. It's so funny, but it's like kind of, it feels like a real commemoration Thor would do, but also like being like, haha, it felt like, haha, you're dead at the same time.
And it's also just funny because it looked like Thor's the one who drew it.
Yeah.
Because it looked very amateur.
Yeah.
And my immediate thought when I saw it was, so which death was that tattoo for?
Probably the final one.
Yeah.
The real one. Well, ish one. Because
it was a real death.
The real one, yeah.
He did canonically die there. They just took a different Loki.
Yeah. I also love that the play people came back. I do think they overstayed their welcome just a little.
Yeah.
Especially when they were, like, in the meeting at the end, but, like, trying to be like, well, would we make a play about this? I'm like, but, like, it was funny, especially bringing Matt Damon back as Loki again, even though Matt Damon's kind of a piece of shit. But, like, it's funny because the guy who played Thor is Chris's brother, one of the Hemsworth brothers, which is so funny.
Well, like, I liked when they were in the council area. I just thought their play went on a little bit too long.
Yeah. Also, like, Melissa McCarthy as Hela was funny as fuck.
I don't know who that is.
Someone who was, like, a comedic actress that people like, but I'm like, I don't know if I would ever want to see you in the MCU, but, like, this is a perfect little, like, oh, she's in the MCU as this, like, you know.
As the actress playing Hela.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that little bit of just, like, them reenacting the previous Thor movie.
Yeah.
It's a little too long. Yeah.
Yeah. Good shit.
That's what happens when we jump all over the place. I, like, forget what we've talked about.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about the kids at the end. Thor giving them powers. I'm like, oh god. Is he gonna get these kids killed? But then it is like, honestly, it is like the most hype shit ever. I loved it.
And I love how well he's saying it. He goes, temporarily.
Yeah. I loved, like, the girl with, like, the stuffed animals as her weapon, and she just, like, shooting laser eyes out of it, and then, like, what's his name's, son, Axel, was, like, with, like, just jumping like Thor.
Yeah, just beating the shit out of everything. It's also really dangerous to get a lot of people who use electricity together, because they can just chain that shit.
Yeah. Thor, this movie, had a very, very bad moment. He wasn't respecting Axel's name choice.
That's true.
Very, like, very God thing to do.
Very God thing to do.
It's not like, it was just like, I'm like, oh shit. He,
I like when Korg was like, what did Korg say? It sounded like he went, hey asshole, just call him Axel.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
It sounded like a little bit like it had that little bit of alliteration.
Yeah. The problem is, like, sometimes when Korg would speak, I would not fully get some of his lines sometimes. Yeah. Like that. It was like his, like, delivery. But yeah. I'm like, dang. He's like, I'm gonna honor your father. I'm like,
you made a reference that I don't get, so I'm gonna make a reference that you don't get. It's the same vibe as in Dragon Ball, how Vegeta refuses to call Goku because he wants to call him by the name that he was given by his race.
Yeah.
Same vibes.
That Dragon Ball superhero trailer before the movie, get you hyped?
I already know what happens in the movie.
How? It hasn't came out yet.
I just read it.
Whoa. So we're not going to see it?
I don't have the money to go and see it myself.
And I don't want to see it anyway.
Yeah. Didn't exactly have a choice there, bud.
I'm just trying to fuck with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the kids just, like, fighting was so badass. I loved it all. It was like, I'm sure people will be like, it was cringe. I'm like, this was hype as shit. I loved it.
Yeah. I mean, it always depends on who you are, you know?
Yeah.
What's cringe to you might not be cringe to others.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved it so much.
Yeah, it was... I also liked when Valkyrie, Thor, and Mighty Thor were all fighting on the black and white world. They all had the lightning powers.
Yeah.
And just everyone could use lightning.
Yeah, but she had the lightning bolt, so yeah. I also love, too, how, like, the lightning bolt was the only thing that was in color for a while, like, and then, like, his eyes would light up and that'd be it, and everything else was just black and white.
Yeah.
I think they used that really well.
And, like, when he was, like, charging his electricity, you could see the color coming back.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel like the color was used very well there.
I was a big fan of that scene. Yeah.
I like how also Gore won.
He kind of did, yeah.
He made it to eternity.
He got what he got to eternity, but he didn't do what he was going to do when he got there.
But he still won.
Yeah, he still won. He didn't kill the gods. Instead, he brought his daughter back, which was...
He still is the one who made a wish.
Yeah.
Like, he achieved the goal of getting to eternity, which is just kind of funny.
Yeah.
Also, so, like, I feel like canonically, eternity is, like, the strongest being.
Probably.
Eternity is just, like, they just exist.
Yeah.
It's just there. I also like how it's kind of funny how it had to be a Norse god power to get you to open it.
Yeah.
Does that mean that the Norse gods were the first ones?
Maybe. They need the Bifrost.
Was Odin actually the oldest god?
See, honestly, when they used the Bifrost for the first time, I was confused. I'm like, how the fuck are they using that? Heimdall's gone.
Yeah, I forgot that.
I'm like, I forgot the Stormbreaker could do that.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. I'm like, wait, what?
But I guess it makes sense because they had to get to Earth somehow in an Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also was like, wait, how the fuck?
Yeah. The power, that's what the benefit of being forged by a dying star or whatever, probably.
And Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Oh, that could also be a good reason for him to give Stormbreaker to the kid.
Yeah.
Get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
Hey, if anything happens to me, dip.
Yeah, he's called, like, get me.
Bifrost out of there if you're ever in danger, sort of thing.
Yeah. Honestly, they could use that so funnily as, like, he's, like, in, like, we do another, whatever the saga is, they're in a big battle against the bad guy, and his daughter's just like, make me dinner. Like, they could use it so funnily, too, for comedy and, like, just, like, weird. It'd be so... I'm so happy with how this ended.
Yeah, I liked the ending a lot.
Yeah.
And she just has eye lasers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything we missed?
I don't think so. Like I said, it's a very shorter, more concise, straightforward movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we covered most of it.
It is interesting that, assumedly, obviously with the post-credit scene with Hercules and that, we're getting another Thor movie.
Yeah, probably.
At some point.
Yeah.
So it's just funny, like, because none of the others had 4 to begin with.
Yeah, no.
4 movies, but he'll get up to 5.
I feel like that that Thor movie, or like if it's, I feel like that's very much a team up movie though too.
Yeah, probably.
So it might not be like Thor 5, it might just be like
group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was also really cool to see Lady Sif again. I like her. The one who was torturing Loki in the Loki show in the dream. I'm glad they didn't just like randomly kill her like that. I don't know, like she's not very important, but like as someone who watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., she was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a minute. Like, she's cool. Like, I like her.
I thought she was dead.
No.
I thought she was dead before this.
No. Everyone else from that cruise died. Like in Cork's story. Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
And that guy.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. It was cool to see her brought back to
and
New
now
Asgard. And
she can get a Bucky arm. Missing an arm.
Yes. Did she have something at the end? Because it showed her at the end. I didn't really take a look at her.
Oh, I didn't see her. Oh, was she the one sparring with Axel?
Yeah.
I don't know if she had one. I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
Because I didn't recognize her. Because I was like, I thought she was dead.
Yeah.
I just assumed that whole crew had died very quickly.
Yeah. So, what are the chances that Guardians 3 plot is actually them going to help other people that are aside from this, or
I could see that being the start.
The start. Yeah, maybe.
The opening is them jumping, and then it runs into their own problem.
Yeah. They're whatever. The Adam Warlock of it all.
Sure.
He's... You'll understand when we see the movie.
Yeah. Nice thing about not ever reading comics, I have no fucking idea whatever.
I mean, I've never read a comic. I've never read more. I've never read more.
Yeah, but you're on Twitter, which is a sin.
No, I just listen to a lot of podcasts.
No, I like to blame you for your sins.
Okay, that's fair.
Because you have sinned.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But now, since we're reviewing Marvel now on this channel, we're starting a list.
Oh boy.
Of ranking. Our collaborative ranking of the MCU. All that's on this list right now is Multiverse of Madness because Miss Marvel's not done yet.
Okay.
So, do you like this more or less than Multiverse of Madness?
You just scared the shit out of me because I thought you were saying we're going to sit here and rank all of them.
No.
And I was like, that's its own 5-hour video, my guy.
Yeah.
I feel like... It's very difficult because they're very different.
Yeah. One's like a rom-com and the other's a horror movie.
I don't know. I'd probably Mom. I don't know. I'd have to I don't know. I would probably put them in just about the same area.
So the same area? I think I'd put this over Mom. Just because Mom was kind of a disappointment in some regards.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also but the Wanda bias. It was a good movie. I liked it a lot, but
go watch our Multiverse of Madness review.
Yeah.
Plug.
Go watch it. No, but we'll do our official Marvel rankings one day.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a list to add on to.
Yeah. That'll be easier.
Yeah.
When it's just 2, it's weirdly fuck, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, subscribe, share, comment below. Tell us what you thought of Thor Love and Thunder. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you gonna give a... I don't know. I was gonna say some dumb shit. But yeah, tell us what you thought. And until next time, I can't wait to see more Love and Thunder in the MCU.